You know, before Matt and I get started today, right, Kevin's going to jump in on this as well and give us a hand. This is the ultimate, by the way, Star Wars themed DIY. This is, can we call it a dream bar? It's your dream.
This really is a dream bar. I mean, it's like we're in Mos Eisley. We just heard the Cantina theme song. It's like we're transporting you there.
Okay. We'll get to it in a minute. Settle down. Okay, simmer down. We've kicked off our DIY Star Search and have received so many wonderful entries. And we encourage you to keep sending stuff in if you haven't already. If you don't know how, this is how you do it. Have you entered for a chance to be Home and Family's next DIY star? It's easy. Just send us a video under 60 seconds showing us why you are the perfect crafter for the job. To enter, go to dreamjobbing.com/homeandfamily. Good luck. Very easy, dreamjobbing.com/home-and-family. Kevin, we're going to stand back and watch this man get very excited right now.
No, he's Druid Dude on Twitter. I follow him. And I know he throws out a lot of, he's really into the sci-fi area as well. But it's cool. People are really embracing it. I mean, an entire new generation is being introduced to Star Wars with The Force Awakens. But we're seeing people get so into it with his DIY furniture. I found some stuff online. There's an unbelievable, look at this, Millennium Falcon bed in there. It's like your Han and Chewie or Rey, if you know what happens in The Force Awakens.
Hey,
Anyway, we've got a TIE Fighter desk that's incredible if you want to be on the dark side. The Millennium Falcon coffee table, which is really impressive there. You can see it's the old one because we know in The Force Awakens it's got the square little sonar radar. The R2-D2 side table, which is incredible. I prefer him to BB-8, but that's just personal preference.
Right.
But we really went deep into this, and as much as I love it, there's someone on set who loves Star Wars even more. It's our prop master, Dave Lowe, and he envisioned this X-Wing bar with this sketch, which is incredible, and that's Steines, and I'm the hairy one next to you.
That's right.
In the drawing.
And Dave, I want to say something to you. You should know this, and this is important. I'm your father.
That's good. Look at you throwing out a Darth Vader quote.
Do you have memorabilia? From any movies? Are you a big fan of this?
Or? See, I grew up when they did the prequels. Ooh. I know I missed out. Yeah. I had no idea.
You did.
And I became obsessed. And then when this new one came out, I went back and watched the prequels. Since I don't know what happened. But I had all that stuff. I had all of that stuff. And then this time I went around and made all my nieces and nephews watch it and get obsessed with it. On the originals. And I said,
then you did your job.
Yes.
Well, much like that, after the end of this segment, you're still going to go, I don't know what happened. Don't know it, but you're going to know this is a fabulous bar that we were inspired by all of this. So this is how I got started earlier today. And a couple of things. We're going to give you all of the blueprint instructions will live on our website, so don't get caught up too much with it. But the list of your to-do list is on the left-hand side. I suggest start with the jigsaw. See those angles that are there? You may want to use a circular saw, but you'll get binding with that. That is not good. That is dangerous. So don't use a circular saw when making those cuts. You can go straight past and do cutback, but I just did the jig. I chose to use glue, and of course use glue, but use a nail gun. You can avoid all the screw heads that you would have to go back over and try to cover up or put wood putty on or whatnot. But gluing is so important, especially when you're using the brad nailer, because that wood will expand and contract, and pretty soon those nails will just come loose. So you want to make sure you glue it. There's a lot of work that goes into this 3/4 inch plywood that is there. I did this by myself, but this could be a 2 Han Solo person job.
Well, I think that the Force was with you the entire time.
It was. We left the backside open because there's shelving and what that you're going to use, but this is our base. Okay, now take a square piece of wood. This is 2 feet by 2 feet, and we're going to simply go 15 inches up one side, and then the opposite side come down 15 inches. And make a straight cut with the circular, and now we have our wings.
You could use your lightsaber, but I think the circular saw is a better tool for that.
The batteries were low on it, right? So now we're basically going to create the wing. And since you're my wingman, I didn't ask you to help me, but I thought you could help me out here. But you see, this is, again, nails and glue will get you through this part. And don't go at light speed, because you don't need to go that fast. Take your time, do this correctly. And then we're going to attach it on to the side. Again, the instructions are on our website, so you can pick up all the detail. Now that's just the one half. Now we took 1 and 1. This is an 1.5 inch wood dowel, and that is.
This is the blaster. This is really where you get your you're on the bar and the X5. This on your X-wing. This is where you take your shots.
You do take your literally take your shots.
Take your shots
That's
from
going to be the legs to the tabletop, and just imagine that other side duplicated to come out and look exactly like this. Now the painting, there's some PVC. There's 3-inch PVC that's there as the what are the round.
We got the engines in here, and it was amazing. You could do. We came in. I came in at the end here to do a little detail on the blasters. This is just a little furniture cap. You hollow it out, and then you take half of the PVC pipe. And these are the blaster focusers. You get a much truer shot with the little focusers on your blaster there, which is why we put them on. And then the painting job that Dave helped out with.
Dave helped out with.
Used look.
Here is the top. This is what's important. This is the bottom of the top. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I
got it. Nope.
We used a little paddle bit, and this is where we're going to flip this over in a minute. We're going to set it on top of those 1.5-inch dowels. So we set this. This is just going to help us seat this table in. We'll flip this over, and this tabletop. Can you give him a hand?
Oh yeah.
Thank you. You're going to swing that around over there, and we'll set it in. This, by the way, will have a maximum 42-inch. This is counter standard top height, and.
You just got to put it in. It's like looking for the exhaust ports. They're not much bigger than 1.5 meters. But I used to bullseye Womp Rats in my T16 back home. That's not much bigger than 1.5 meters. So
there you go. Perfect.
Sorry. They told me to nerd out in here, so I'm going full Star Wars.
Am I good? When you're working with somebody, if you're doing a 2-person job, you go happy?
Happy.
There you go. And then we say, come on, get happy. All right. And but again, this is that standard countertop height. Where, Kevin, go around the back there. You can put an elbow up on that bad boy, and you can just see how comfortable that is. If you had a beverage.
I'm taking this home.
Yeah.
Right?
Excuse me.
If you had. Oh, no! I've been taken down. I've been taken down.
I'm your wingman now.
That's right.
That's
Boom.
right.
Perfect.
Just mixed Top Gun with Star Wars. My mind is blown.
Whoa, there's one for you.
Cheers.
I'm getting you. I'm getting you one.
Perfect.
All right.